back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cami. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, I wanted to get on here really quickly because I've been receiving some comments and they're not the best. They are not the best, and they just paint Aquarians in such a negative light that I just was like, okay, absolutely not. Like, let me come on here and address some things and clear the air, because I'm like, every single comment, not every single one of them, but a lot of them have been, Aquarius are just really toxic. You just should, I know how to avoid this, just don't be with them. Aquarius are robots. And I'm just like, what? They have no emotion. I'm just like, okay, y'all need to relax, please, because that is not the case. I also on TikTok, I've just been seeing a lot of like, don't deal with an Aquarius, or like, just like Aquarius, just not so nice things about Aquarius. So let me clear up a few things, right? There are a few things that I want to attack first, which is like, don't be with an Aquarius if, right? So I think I have like 3 things that can clear up this really quickly for you. I feel like I've been saying this in a lot of my past videos, so please go watch them if you haven't already. But don't get with an Aquarius if you are not emotionally intelligent. Don't get with Aquarius if you're not emotionally intelligent, because you all say that we don't feel anything, we're robots, we lack emotion, and that's not true. We feel everything. We are the water bearers after all, so we harnessed a lot of that emotion. Water is emotion, for those that don't know. So we harnessed a lot of emotion, so we take on a lot of people's emotion, the emotion of the world, humanity, okay? We feel very deeply. We just know how to filter it in a way that's positive, or in a way that doesn't impact people. So if you feel lighter when you're around an Aquarius, it's because we're taking on that emotional energy. And that can be overwhelming for us, but we do it with grace, you know? And so whenever you all see us trying to explain something and it's through logic and not emotion, it's because we've had the time and we took the time to filter that emotion and came to a logical understanding about it, and then are able to communicate it out to the world. That's why you see us pouring the water as the water bearer, because we filtered it and it's going through in a logical sense that could positively impact the world. Does that make sense? So do not get with an Aquarius if you are not emotionally intelligent. That is the first thing. Second thing is, if you're anxiously attached, do not get with an Aquarius. That's not gonna work, because Aquarians are naturally independent. You know, we're truth seekers. We are the seekers of the world, similar to Sagittarius. So you being anxiously attached will not be a positive thing when it comes to dealing with an Aquarius, because we love our space. It kind of ties in with the first thing, right? We take on a lot of people's emotions, the humanity, the world. This is why we take breaks a lot, i.e. that's why I took a break. But I also have some good news too, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But like, we take on a lot of emotion, so it's important for us to take breaks from social media. If you know an Aquarius, you know that we just take breaks pretty often, because we need that time to recharge to ourselves. And so that's gonna look different for each Aquarius, but just be mindful that your Aquarius is probably gonna need a break from you, and that's okay. Like, you have to have something else going on for yourself. So if you are anxiously attached, it probably will not work with an Aquarius, because you're gonna be constantly worrying about what that person is doing, and they could literally just be at home like twiddling their thumbs, but they just needed that space, you know? I've done that often. Where I just needed my space. And it's so important to have a partner, for an Aquarius to have a partner who's understanding of needing space, and also who kind of like initiates it a bit, you know, like who starts that conversation of like, okay, hey, I'm gonna do this, you want to take some time and, you know, be to yourself, you know, stuff like that. It's really important, because what happens is if the partner doesn't initiate it, and then if they don't initiate, it just kind of boils up into something. And then I've seen Aquarius do this where they just like start a fight to like get some space. And you don't want them to do that, right? Because what they really do, and the reason why they do it is because they really don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So either they do two things. Either they start a fight to get some space, or they just completely ghost. And you don't want either one of them, right? So just kind of like take that initiative and say, hey, I'm going to go do this. You want some time alone, you know, etc. But if you're always underneath them, whether they say it or not, they are going to need some alone time. So please, I beg you, do not get into Aquarius if you're anxiously attached, because everything is going to be a trigger for you, you know? That's not going to work. And then the last thing, it kind of goes in with the anxiously attached, but make sure you have something. Don't get into Aquarius if you don't know who you are, right? If you don't know who you are to the core, because an Aquarius knows who they are. They've had to figure that out at a very young age. So they stand firm and true to who they are. And they really appreciate authenticity, uniqueness, individuality. So if for whatever reason you get with an Aquarius and then you start like becoming like them, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work to some extent, right? Like, okay, if it's positive, you know, attributes, but for the most part, an Aquarius probably got with you because you were unique, you were different. So they don't want you to be a copy of them. And an Aquarius, they're gatekeepers, okay? I just watched a video of this Aquarius guy who's talking about, I'm gonna gatekeep. I'm gonna gatekeep because this is my stuff and you need to figure out yourself. And that was such an Aquarius moment. And everybody in the comments were like, Aquarius, Aquarius, because it was such an Aquarius moment. Like, we like individuality, we like uniqueness. So if there's ever a moment where we feel like you're not being authentic to you, or you're like copying, or you're like it's just weird vibes, we do not like that. Like, the reason why we got with you is because you were you, not because you were me or you were, you know, somebody else. And so whenever we feel that like energy shift, is not cute. So don't get with an Aquarius if you don't know who you are, right? And I think those are the big three. Like, we need time alone. We need someone who's unique and authentic and true to themselves. And yeah, I think if you can manage those things, then you should be able to be with an Aquarius for the most part. I am in a healthy relationship with an Aquarius. We've been together for a very long time. And so now I feel like I need to start vlogging a little bit more to kind of show you all like it's possible, because y'all just make it seem like in the comments, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, what the heck? Like, we're not that bad. It is possible to be with an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, my hub's an Aquarius, so like, come on now, like, if we can do it, y'all can do it, because we're like true Aquarians. So like, I have like 4 placements. So if we can do it, y'all can do it. Come on now. So, you know, if you want another video, because what we're going to do is we're probably going to vlog on here to have relationship conversations. And then if you have any requests, please just make sure you comment down below your request. But yeah, I just thought y'all were so funny. I was like, let me come on here and clear this up, because absolutely not. All right, I will talk to y'all soon. All right, till next time, lovers. Bye.